Hello everyone. In this video, we will be discussing on effortless smart contract deployment on Rootstock using thirdweb. So first we will discuss what is a Rootstock. Rootstock is a smart contract platform that is built on top of Bitcoin blockchain. It aims to extend Bitcoin's functionality by enabling the execution of smart contracts similar to what Ethereum offers. Rootstock achieves this by utilizing a two-way peg mechanisms that allows Bitcoin to be converted into RSK tokens, RBTC, and vice versa. This integration allows developers to create decentralized application dApps that build from Bitcoin security while leveraging the flexibility of smart contracts. Now we will be discussing on some of the key features of Rootstock. First is EVM compatibility. Rootstock is compatible with Ethereum Virtual Machine (EVM), allowing developers to easily port their existing Ethereum dApps to the Rootstock platform without significant modifications. This compatibility fosters a broader ecosystem of decentralized application and services. Second, smart contracts. Rootstock supports smart contract, enabling developers to create complex applications that can automate, process, and facilitate transaction without intermediaries. Third, decentralized finance, DeFi. Rootstock incorporates DeFi functionalities, making it a versatile platform for developers and users alike. Fourth, scalability. By utilizing sidechains, Rootstock addresses some of the limitations of Ethereum network, such as high gas fees and slow transaction times, providing a robust environment for building and deploying decentralized application. Now we will be discussing what is thirdweb. So thirdweb is a comprehensive web development platform that offers tools for creators, artists, and entrepreneurs to build, launch, and manage Web3 projects. It provides a full stack of resources for developers to connect applications to various decentralized networks across various EVM networks chains. So now we will be seeing what are the few key features of thirdweb. So first is no code and low code solutions. So thirdweb allows users to create Web3 applications without extensive coding knowledge. It offers no-code features like widgets for NFT sales and low-code options for developers. Second, NFT management. So here user can easily create and manage NFT collections, which can serve various purposes such as membership, tokens, or even access to exclusive content. Third, marketplace creation. thirdweb enables the development of marketplace for trading digital assets, which includes NFT and augmented reality items. Fourth, decentralized autonomous organizations, also likely called as DAOs. Here, the platform supports the creation of DAOs, allowing communities to organize and even govern themselves through the blockchain technology. Fifth, integration with existing platforms. So, thirdweb basically provides tools to integrate Web3 features into existing applications by enhancing their functionality with the blockchain capabilities. Now we will be seeing how to deploy our contract using the thirdweb. So initially we will log in into our thirdweb. So like I was an existing user of the thirdweb, so it directly got login. If you are not, you need to sign up. You can easily sign up with your wallet by using your email, also by using your phone number. thirdweb also supports various wallets like Phantom, MetaMask, Brave Wallet, also multiple. You can choose by yourself and easily sign up on the thirdweb platform. Now we need to create a project. So here we will be naming the project as Rootstock. Okay. Now here we will be selecting all the domains. Just we will be hitting the create button. Here it says that unrestricted web access, which basically means which request all the origin will be authorized. So yeah, we successfully got our client ID and secret key, which we will be utilizing into our project later on. So now we will be creating a folder into our local. So let's name this folder as thirdweb rootstock. Now we need to open this folder using an ID. Here we will be using the VS Code as an ID. So first we need to install the thirdweb into our local using the command npm install -g, which means it will be installing all the required files into a global. So it takes time as it installs every package related to thirdweb into our local. So as I have earlier built multiple tabs using thirdweb, so I already have it installed on my local, so I will be skipping this. But if you are new to the thirdweb, you need to wait until all the packages get installed. Now I will be simply creating a thirdweb smart contract project using the command npx thirdweb create. So now it has been prompted to configure our project. So we need to select the options. First it is asking what type of project do we want to create. So we will be simply selecting contracts. So now it's asking what is your project name. So let it as been default as thirdweb contracts. So now the framework we will be using here would be Hardhat, and we will be naming our new smart contract as default as my contract. So also we will be selecting the type of contract as ERC20 contract, and we will be not selecting any of the extensions to be used. So we will be simply select none option over here. So once this setup is completed, thirdweb will generate a fully functional hardware environment where we can easily develop and deploy our smart contracts. So let's see what it has built. So yarn folder, the contract folder, the node module where all the packages are installed, the script where the configuration related is written, a git ignore file which is used later on while pushing our code to the GitHub or Bitbucket, the config file, the packager.json where all the scripts, dependencies that we will be needing into our project is written. So now we will be seeing what is the default contract given by the thirdweb. So firstly, this provides the solidity code that defines a smart contract name my contract that inherits from the ERC20 base contract provided by the thirdweb library. So now we will break down every component. So first it is like license identifier. So this line specifies the license under which the code is released. In this case it is the MIT license, which is permissive free software license. Second one is the solidity version. This line basically indicates that the contract is written in the solidity with version 0.8.0 or higher. The caret symbol over here means that any version from 0.8.0 up to but not including 0.9.0 is acceptable. This component means like we are importing the ERC20 base. This line imports the ERC20 base contract from the thirdweb library. The ERC20 base contract is likely a base implementation of the ERC20 token standard, which is widely used standard for fungible tokens on the Ethereum blockchain. So this is the contract definition. This line defines a new contract named my contract that is inherited from the ERC20 base. So by inheriting from ERC20 base, my contract will have all the functionalities and properties of the ERC20 token. So now we will be discussing on the constructor part. So constructor is a special function that is executed when the contract is deployed. So here it's taking 3 parameters. First one is the default admin, which is an address that will be assigned as the default admin of the token. Second one is the name, which is a string representing the name of the token. Third one is the symbol, which is representing the symbol of the token. So which can be like ETH for Ethereum. So So this part is the ERC20 base initialization. The constructor calls the constructor of ERC20 base contract by passing the parameters that we wrote above, which are default admin name and symbol parameters to it. This initialize the base contract with the specified values. So basically this contract is a simple ERC20 token contract that allows for the creation of fungible token with the specified name and symbol. It also designates a default admin address which may have some special privileges like minting or burning tokens depending on the implementation of the ERC20 base contract. This contract leverages the functionality provided by the thirdweb library or simply development of ERC20 tokens. So yeah, now we will be just following the step given by the thirdweb onto our terminal. Now we will be navigating into our folder thirdweb contracts. So yeah, now we will be successfully deploying it only by typing the command npx thirdweb-k deploy -k, and here we will be using the secret key. So yeah, as you can see, like the default project type is hard hat, as like we are earlier selected as hard hat. So now it's saying compilation successful. The processing contract is my contract, as it's correct, like as also we have discussed about the my contract. Upload successful. Now we simply have to open the link to deploy our contract. Yeah, so we will be writing some name as rootstock. We will be giving the symbol as ISK_TBW, and we will be selecting the chain as rootstock testnet. Now we simply have to click on the deploy now. So our contract is basically getting deployed. Like our contract has been successfully deployed. Now we will just click on the view contract until it gets loaded. You can easily see like the token details, as we have mentioned the detail as RSK TBW, 0 token owned by 2, 18 decimals, latest event, owner updated. So thirdweb have multiple features like general, overview, cross-chain. So we will be just navigating over few of the majorly used. So yeah, in this code snippet part, we can see like how we can interact with the contract from our app. We just have to like install the SDK of the thirdweb, and also we need to initialize the SDK and contract on our project. Here are few of the inbuilt function and event thirdweb providers. One good thing about thirdweb is like they provide each and every part of the function in various languages like JavaScript, React Native. Now we will be exploring the Explorer part. So the Explorer tab provides a detailed overview of the deployed contract and its interaction. It is particularly used for debugging and auditing. So like some of the good feature of the Explorer tab is like smart contract details. So we can easily view the ABI, contract functions and storage variables. Transaction history, which basically tracks all deployments, function calls and state changes. Also it has some like user-friendly UI, so which basically allows easy contract interaction without writing custom snippets. So in the event part, so event tab helps developer track blockchain events emitted by the smart contract. Events are basically essential for monitoring on-chain activities and triggering of chain actions. So event provides real-time tracking, efficient off-chain triggers. Also it is used better for debugging purpose. Now we will be seeing the analytics part. So the analytics tab provides insights into how the contract is being used. This is essential for monitoring engagement and optimizing smart contract interactions. As we haven't interacted as much with the contract we deployed, so it doesn't have like any analytics to be shown. In the setting part, we can manage permissions, configure contract visibility. Also we can update the network settings. So like if you have any doubt, so you can easily navigate to the Rootstock website. Also, you can just go to the doc where you will be getting an AI agent which can easily solve all your doubts that you will be going through while building and deploying the smart contract on thirdweb. Just we can see how to interact with it. I will be simply asking what is Rootstock. So yeah, so it gives the answer immediately. So if you have any doubts, you can ask to the AI agent provided on the Rootstock docs. Also, you can connect with the team of the Rootstock on the Discord and ask your doubts under the particular channel. That's for